It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in the second largest city in the state of Michigan. Welcome to Grand Rapids. This is Scott and welcome. We're live right here at the Veterans Memorial Park here in downtown Grand Rapids, and we're here to take a tour around the city today, primarily the downtown area. So we cover a lot of different sites all throughout downtown, even seeing the beautiful Grand River, which is the longest river in the state of Michigan. We'll be seeing that later in the video. But this city's actually been around since the 1820s, actually when it was originally mainly a area for the fur trade. But before that, it used to be the land of the Ottawa. And as you can tell, it's really developed over the years. Actually, it even used to be a furniture city even back in the day. But there's still a lot of manufacturing that goes along in here. Also, even the technology industry is actually doing very well here. And actually, the popular supermarket chain in the Midwest, Meyer, is actually out of Grand Rapids. And also, it's very popular with tourism and a lot of different other things. So we're going to get on the other side of the camera. I'll actually take a walk around here today. And right over here we have the First Park Congregational Church, and what a beauty it is. It actually got a little chillier as I'm standing in the shade right now. And then, yeah, look at this building right here. This is the Grand Rapids Public Library. The library itself has been around since 1871. However, it's been in its current location at the Ryerson Building since 1904. And yeah, this is a very beautiful. Gotta zoom in at the top there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we have St. Mark's Episcopal Church, and look how beautiful that is. Really nice. I'm actually got some sculptures right in front of the Woodbridge Ferris Building. This actually is a Grand Rapids branch of Ferris State University. The main campus for Ferris State is actually further north on Highway 131 up in Big Rapids. Actually did a Let's Visit video there last year. Yeah, pretty cool though. Got some different sculptures right along in here. And we made it to the central part of downtown Grand Rapids, and look how beautiful these buildings are right here. I'm eventually want to go north on Ottawa, but I want to head down this way really quick. But oh boy, it's getting a little chilly right now. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I don't even have a jacket on right now. It's actually in the low 40s, but it's gonna get warmer today though. But yeah, look how nice the buildings are in here. Wow, this is really beautiful. Gotta love the fact that there's some brick roads in here. But yeah, I gotta say, Grand Rapids is quite beautiful so far. I'm definitely enjoying my walk here so far. Did I just say the phrase "so far" 2 or 3 times already? Oh well. But yeah, a lot of different restaurants along here too, and also a little fun fact. Grand Rapids is actually nicknamed by USA Today as the Beer City because there's a lot of different breweries around in here. A lot of people come here to do some bar hopping. Take a look at this. Arthur H. Vandenberg, 1884 to 1951, senator, statesman, architect of bipartisan American foreign policy, instrumental in creation of the United Nations Marshall Plan, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. How about that? Yeah, as you can tell, I read the plaque there. Oh, it's not really a plaque. It's more just it's more of a pedestal with that text written on it. The Pelham Hotel. Oh, listen to that. Yeah, trying to find where that was coming from, but that was really beautiful though. Oh, wow, take a look at that. This is the Kent County Courthouse. Compared to some of the courthouses that I've seen in my different Let's Visit videos in the state of Michigan, yeah, this one is definitely quite tall. But nevertheless, it's pretty cool. But yeah, as you can tell, Grand Rapids is the county seat of Kent County out here in western Michigan. And we made it here to Calder Plaza, and yeah, look how nice and big it is. And right behind me is what's considered to be the symbol of Grand Rapids. This is look, Grand Vitesse. This was actually a sculpture which Alexander Calder actually built as a dedication to the city of Grand Rapids back in 1969, and yeah, what a beauty it is. Let me get away from the camera a little bit so that way you can see the sculpture. Yeah, this is really beautiful. But yeah, along in here, yeah, they actually hold a lot of different festivals over in here. And then on the other side of La Grande Vitesse, which actually stands for the Great Swiftness, is actually the City Hall for Grand Rapids. But yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah, man. On the other side of the Kent County Administrative Building in the Grand Rapids City Hall, we have the Voss Place Convention Center. This is the main convention center here in Grand Rapids. This was built back in 2004. It was named after Richard DeVos. And they hold many different conventions here. Like actually this weekend they have the Cottage and Lakefront Living Show. And it looks like today's the last day for it because today is Saturday, which kind of makes sense because tomorrow is Easter. But yeah, you can see some more of the buildings from right up here. But yeah, at the level of the convention center, yeah, it's actually down one level, so I can take the stairwell over there to get back down. All right, coming up next. Oh yeah, right over there's I-196, so actually pretty close to the freeway there. But I'm actually going to be heading over to the Grand River. Coming up next. Okay, I made down to the lower level here. But yeah, I'm on my way over to the Grand River right now, and gotta say, yeah, Grand Rapids has really developed over the past, actually almost 2 centuries. About a decade after all the French fur traders settled in here, 1838, actually they finally made Grand Rapids a village, and then actually got city status back in 1850, so about 12 years after it became a village. And here she is. This is the Grand River, and look how grand it is, no pun intended. But yeah, you can't spell Grand Rapids without actual Grand Rapids. Yeah, the view from here is just absolutely fantastic. You got the convention center right there, and you got the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel right in front, and then right behind it, the other tall buildings, the JW Marriott Hotel. But yeah, with us being along the Grand River, yeah, you can see that there's definitely some hills along the edges, because you can see that pretty cool incline over there. And then yeah, I-196, and it was right over there. US 131 right there. And on both sides of the river, we have actually have a trying to speak here. It's just kind of breezy right now. We got the Grand river walk on both sides. We're actually going to go on the west side, and we're gonna basically head back down that way. So let's go. Hi, this is beautiful. Yeah, we're right in front of the rapids. Let me stop talking so you can hear the sounds of the river. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Oh yeah. And yeah, take a look at this. Yeah, the water level has got to be pretty high because as you can see down here on the other side of this duck right here. Hey there. It's partially flooded a little bit, although you could still barely get through. Oh well. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh boy. Looks like some geese left some souvenirs for us. We better watch our step over here. Yeah, right behind me is the Gerald Ford Presidential Museum. Unfortunately, the museum's actually closed right now. They're actually doing some remodeling right now. It's actually going to be reopening back actually later this spring, and actually this year in 2016. But at the museum, you can learn more about the life of our 38th president, as well as his wife and First Lady, Betty Ford. But a little fun fact about President Ford, he was actually raised here in Grand Rapids, and he actually went to the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. However, he actually was not born in Grand Rapids. He was actually born in Omaha, in Nebraska. And also, he was actually the only president, as of right now, who has never been elected to office, because he actually became the president after the 37th president, Richard Nixon, resigned after the Watergate scandal. And then when the election of 1976 actually came along, he ended up losing to our next president, Jimmy Carter. And also, this is the only presidential museum for a president that actually is not also the library. The Gerald Ford Presidential Library is actually in Ann Arbor. And right over here to the side of the museum, this is the final resting place of both President Ford and also former First Lady Elizabeth or Betty Ford. Just to the south of the Gerald Ford Presidential Museum, we have the Van Andel Museum Center, or more specific, or you can call it just the Grand Rapids Public Museum. It's actually been around since 1845, and it's a museum with many different exhibits, including about the city of Grand Rapids, and there's also a planetarium inside there as well. And also right next door, you have the Holiday Inn, and of course you got the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel and the JW Marriott Hotel over there. But as you can tell, there's a lot of hotels here in downtown Grand Rapids. So if you're staying here, whether it's for a convention or for business or over here just to check out the city, there's many different hotels here, and there's a lot of parking areas too. There's metered parking on the streets, also parking garages, parking lots, etc. And most of the parking the metered parking is actually free on the weekends. I think my nose is starting to run a little bit, but yeah, I'll keep that statement on camera though. add a little humor to the video, I guess. All right, let's go back down to the Grand River. Take a look at that blue truss bridge over there. It's actually one of the longest truss bridges in the state of Michigan. That is the Blue Bridge. I just gotta love the name. It's very simple. But yeah, take a look at the cityscape from the western banks of the Grand River. This is awesome. Even the bridge for Pearl Street is really nice too. And we're going over the Blue Bridge right now. As you can tell, this is a pedestrian-only bridge. Just gotta love the blue steel. Yeah, this is really nice. And you got the Grand River, which we're going over right now. But yeah, as you can tell already, definitely come to Grand Rapids. This city is really awesome. Oh, a little fun fact. This is the skywalk. This actually is an indoor sidewalk, which is as you can tell, it's elevated. It connects all the different buildings right here in the center part of downtown. And head that way along the skywalk. Actually, will take you over to the Van Andel Arena, which is actually where we're going to be walking over to next. But it's really nice out, so we'll stay outside. And yeah, here's another bar here in Beer City, USA. Here's the Bob. And there's the Van Andel Arena, home to the minor league hockey team for Grand Rapids, the Griffins. Be a little fun fact. They're actually affiliated with the Detroit Red Wings. Right beside the Van Andel Arena, we have the Grand Rapids Brewing Company. They've been around since 1893. They're one of the first, if not the first, organic bar or organic brewery company in the state of Michigan. But they've been around since 1893, and it's very well known brewing company / bar, and also for their food they try to get a lot of localized and regional ingredients in there. So yeah, if you're enjoying a hockey game at the arena, you can, before or after the game, you can go to the Grand Rapids Brewing Company and you can have a drink. But yeah, it's like, yeah, they're not kidding when it's called Beer City. Okay, coming up next, we're going to be getting out of the downtown area. Actually, going to be getting back in the car. We're going to check out the Heritage Hill Historic District. Should be a step back in time. Is it just me, or what I just said, that sound like a cliche or something? I don't know. And we made it to Heritage Hill. Look how historic the homes are in here. They've been around since like the middle part of the 19th century to even like the early 1920s even. Yeah, look how beautiful this is. Yeah, I normally don't film while driving without using my little setup, but it's a quiet road, so all is good. But yeah, this is really nice. Here in the historic district, at the corner of Madison and Logan, we have the Meyer May House. This was built back in 1909. This actually was built by a famous architect, Frank Lloyd Wright. Meyer May actually lived in this house from when it was first constructed in 1909 until he, maybe I'm not blocking anybody, until he passed away in 1936. As a matter of fact, in the Meyer May House, you can actually take a tour in there. It's only open, though, 3 days a week, only on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So unfortunately, today's Saturday, so not going to be able to go inside, but we can still admire the beauty from outside, though. Yeah, look how beautiful it is. In fact, yeah, I believe this is Frank Lloyd Wright's first masterpiece here in the state of Michigan. All right, before we close up today's video, we're going to be heading back in the downtown Grand Rapids because we're actually about a mile or two southeast of the downtown area. We're going to head back to the north and head over to Comstock Park, which is a pretty nice park that's in between I-196 and I-96 along the Grand River. And we're here at our final stop for at least for this video. We're here at Comstock Riverside Park. This park is actually further north on Monroe Street. You can actually take this straight north from downtown Grand Rapids, because Monroe Street actually is the same road that takes you down to the DeVos Place Convention Center. But yeah, it's a pretty nice park right along the Grand River, although we have a little bit of a walk to get over to it. Also got a little playground all the way over there. You can see all the kids playing. We got areas where you can do some fishing. Or do the same thing as I'm doing right now, just enjoying the beautiful day. And also, yeah, as you can tell, there's a biking / hiking trail that goes along the Grand River over there. And actually the park continues down to the south as well. Yeah, definitely a nice park. Yeah, we got people doing some fishing over here. Got the pond actually empties out into the Grand River over that way. Also got some picnic areas. Also even some barbecue grills, and also there's a little bit of a disc golf course here as well. And we're coming up shortly to the Grand River. looks like a geese convoy right there. But and here we are back at the Grand River, this time outside of downtown Grand Rapids. Oh yeah, you can even see downtown Grand Rapids all the way over that way. But yeah, here's a little trail which you can walk or bike on along the river. And then at different times of the year, that over there, that's actually even a road. It can be used as, I think it's used as a road as well. Although not right now, it's kind of closed off. But yeah, right over there too is actually a boat launch to where you can actually put your boat into the Grand River. But yeah, the weather is just absolutely beautiful today. Although if you definitely come to Grand Rapids in the winter time though, yeah, definitely keep an eye on the weather forecast, because this area is prone to lake effect snow because it is not very far away from Lake Michigan. So yeah, this area can get a lot of lake effect snow. So it's like if you've been to like to the Detroit metro area, we can get quite a bit of snow over there. But Grand Rapids gets more snow than Detroit does. So yeah, keep that in mind if you're visiting in the wintertime. Grand Rapids, Michigan has a lot to offer from its great downtown area, a lot of great history with a lot of different museums like the Grand Rapids Public Museum, also the Gerald Ford Presidential Museum, which will actually be opening up late this spring. And there's also a lot of great bars too, where you can do some bar hopping, as it is known as Beer City. And also during different times of the year too, there's also different festivals you can check out too. Like I have a list right here too. Like there's the Festival of the Arts, which is like an art festival that happens in June. And there's also the Grand Jazz Fest, which is during August. And there's many other different events that go on throughout the year. And of course, there's also stuff going at the convention center as well, even today even. And also, not only there's downtown Grand Rapids, but there's also, of course, here at the great scenery here at Comstock Riverside Park, right along the river here. And if you go outside of like the downtown Grand Rapids area, you can actually go to an even larger park to the west of here. That's called Millennium Park. It's a very large park, if not it's the largest park in the Grand Rapids area. I'll definitely have to try to do a Let's Visit video there sometime. I won't be able to today though, because it's actually, the whole park's not really open yet till May. And to the northeast of here is also the Frederick Meyer Gardens. Definitely like to check that out too at some point, maybe even cover in a video. So I hope you enjoyed this video here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a like or a thumbs up. If you enjoy watching my different videos, and if you want to stay tuned to my next adventures, definitely click that subscribe button. I also have a link to Twitter and Facebook at the end of every video. Well, anyway, thank you for watching today's video here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And this is Scott signing out.